thoughts on the game this afternoon?
Yeah, I think overall, draw was probably fair. I think we dominated large parts of that second half, but probably just didn't do enough to win the game.
When it gets to that sort of position, we got the ball high a few times. We're into what I guess you would call dangerous areas. Is it that final decision that's lacking at the moment, or at least was lacking there this afternoon?
Yeah, that's sort of what I said to the guys in there. It's just that final third. Maybe taking that shot or taking that cross, and then getting bodies in the box after that. It's
probably the easiest thing to criticise and the hardest thing to do because it's a low-scoring sport. So, what is it that's missing in those decision making? Is it a simple matter of confidence? Is it just a bit of lack of thinking? What's your thoughts?
No, it's just that belief. Being us this season, if one goes in, another couple will go in. But yeah, it's just that little bit of belief near the end.
A few days' time we might look back at it and say, well, everybody else in the lower half has lost and we've picked up a point, so it's maybe a point gain, but it's hard not to shake the feeling that that's a missed opportunity.
No, I would agree with you on that. It's definitely a point gain to have another point closer to the ones above. Sort of stopped the rot of last week, and a clean sheet as well, which is positive. At this stage we need to take the positives out of the game.
Couple of players light this afternoon. Obviously we knew Lewis Stratt would be suspended. Dylan McDonald, how's he?
Yeah, he was just sort of feeling a reoccurrence of his groin, so the team sort of reflected that a few enforced changes. But I would have made changes regardless after last week's performance.
And the guys that come in happy with their contribution. I suppose at this stage of the season you're getting to the cut and thrust of a league. You need your squad to be able to come on and contribute.
No, I've got full belief in every single player in this squad. I thought the boys that came in did really well. So food for thought for next week. But for us it's just about keep going, keep plugging away, and try to get the points on board.
Craig Ross was missing as well. How's he?
Yeah, he sort of felt his hamstring, so he's not been able to train this week. The same way Cole McKinnon got a bang, so that's why he's sort of started on the bench. Only trained once, so yeah.
It does take us off the bottom of the division, and it means, like you say, that we've got a point that the other teams around us didn't get. So does that give us something to bolster that belief that you were saying is maybe needed in the forward areas when we go into the games next week and the games to come?
Yeah, and you've got to sort of take everything into sort of context. We've made 6 or 7 changes today. We're playing a team that's full of confidence, third in the league. So for us, it's just about keep grinding away. As I said before, just keep ticking over. It's another massive game next week. We go level on points if we can get a good performance and a win.
Well, we'll see how that goes during the week. We'll obviously talk to you at that point and see how everybody's getting on. But until then, Aaron, thank you very much.
Cheers, thank you.
Charlie, your thoughts on the game and the performance?
Yeah, I think we take the point. I think we're all disappointed in there because I think if we lifted the levels, the quality on the ball and perhaps off the ball when in transitions and stuff like that, we could have maybe gone on and get 3 points. But Arbroath are a good side. I sense the frustration in the stadium amongst the players. Everyone's disappointed that we didn't win the game. But I think, as the manager said there and in the Inter, it's a point gained, and we just need to keep looking up. We've got 7 left, and let's just go on and have a really good run into the end of the season.
It can be difficult, I suppose, at times to keep the composure and not let the frustration that everyone's going to feel when a game like that goes by get to you too much. Is that something that the more kind of experienced players within the camp can do to help the younger guys keep their focus and not get too caught up in the emotion?
Yeah, and I don't want to single out anyone. The fans come here and they support us, and they have done ever since I've been here. They've been great, supported us in massive games and stuck with us all the time. So everyone knows we're frustrated as well. So it's just more, and we understand that at times we want to get forward, but it's just about sticking to what we're doing day in, day out, and trying to just put attacks together. And when we get in good areas, put the ball in box or take a shot or just compose yourself ever so slightly and make the better decision. But I think we got in some good areas today. It maybe just broke down at the final bit, or we just didn't take that wee bit of care. But I think there's lots of positives to take, and there's been a couple of poor performances in the last few weeks. So it's good to just kind of get over that and get a good result today, albeit maybe didn't get the one we wanted. But we just need to move on.
a lot sometimes made of the weather up at Gayfield, but it's a bit of a wild weather out there today in Airdrie. It was a strange game to play in, I suppose.
It was every season in one game. The hailstone, the sun, yeah, it was everything. So yeah, but it could probably help the surface ever so slightly when it's wet. It means you can pass the ball about and get it going. So we're just had to get on with that.
And whilst it perhaps didn't click in the forward areas, we didn't quite carve out the opportunity to go and get the goal. We've kept a clean sheet, and the players showed the kind of bit between their teeth to battle through in those conditions and against a very good side.
Yeah, they're a good team. I think maybe the problem last week was we were second to a lot of things. Ball would go up, it would stick for them, it would go up front for us, it wouldn't stick, and then in the middle we weren't picking anything up. So those games happen. It's nothing to do with anyone individually, it's just as a team. But I think today we knew it was a big game, we were all up for it. Yeah, it was cagey at times and the quality maybe wasn't quite there, but yeah, we dug in and we ended up getting a point at the end of the day.
So we'll just have to build on that from there. 7 big games to come, confident, and the squad confident that they can go out and start putting the wins on the board that will take us to safety.
Yeah, and we made a few changes today and it showed the kind of depth that we have. So yeah, hopefully we can get the boys that are struggling with injuries back, and then it's just a real competitive run in. Yeah, we have full belief in there. I think there's nobody's doom and gloom. Everyone's still in a good attitude or a good mood. We know we shouldn't be where we are, or we are there for a reason, but we know that the group we've got, we can go and try and climb that table and get ourselves out of danger.
Brilliant, Charlie. Thank you very much.
Cheers. Thank you.